What was like the last thing I wanted to like cover? Oh, it was the Tyler1 and Ludwig fight. Bro, there was like some crazy, I think I like talked about it. I was like talking about it with the homies IRL 2 days ago. It was like, I didn't see it me personally. The exhibition match, it was a Guile versus Marissa matchup. Ludwig was playing Marissa. Tyler1 was playing Modern Guile. You'd think that he would like win, but no, Ludwig won. But it was not that, it was the shit that Ludwig said.
I have a lot of pinned comments on Reddit. All of you eat shit and then die. The only thing that I want to say, Tyler, I hope you keep playing Street Fighter. It's electric to watch. GG's.
Yes, you've been watching all my streams. Yes, you've been watching all my... That's fine. It's fine. How you been in every one of my streams watching me? Download it on me. What are you doing? You couldn't go live one time and show me what you were doing?
I mean, I like Street Fighter, but I also like viewers. It just doesn't work like that. I'm sorry.
True. That's kind of...
There was like a boo, but that's what like Ludwig said, like the phrase he uttered, and I saw this a lot after Friday, after day one. I like Street Fighter, but I also love viewers.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
This has been like taken out of like context like a lot. This has been taken a lot of context a lot. Well, first and foremost, right? Ludwig said something that's kind of like blatantly true about fighting games, where like it's the viewership issue with the phrases that I keep seeing, like he isn't wrong. Is he wrong though? I'll just offer like my two pieces like pretty short and just say this about like that Ludwig versus Tyler1, or especially like the Ludwig comment on Evo Day 1, the exhibition match. Is he wrong though? Yes and no. He's not wrong in the sense that like, yeah, I mean, it's fighting games. Bro, we've been saying this for like, you know, thousands of times, that like fighting games just struggle to get like viewership, like audience. Inherently, fighting games are always like niche. It's the games themselves. They offer only like story mode, training, and online, things like that. Now fighting games have evolved to have elaborate and even like, you know, exhilarating story modes. Awesome on single player content, but a majority of people will not play. They're the epitome of like, you know, arcade games where they're only single value use, right? In, let's say like an arcade, for instance, you pop in a quarter, you play a set, that's about it. And then you just like go back home. They don't have anything else to offer for the casual gamers slash, you know, they don't have anything to offer. So that's where they like struggle a lot. I myself am a content creator for like fighting games, but even I'm like lucky that I have like a few people that, you know, chat with me and watch, you know, things like that. And there are some that like got like the golden ticket, like Max Dude, right? He's been making fighting games for like God knows how long, but again, he's got the golden ticket. And also because he's the most nicest and the most, you know, pleasant dude for fighting games to be around in, right? He's awesome. But for others, it's not that very lucrative, you know? Ludwig, as a counter argument, he's a Smash Melee player. So you could like counter that on him. So he just like said something in the wind, right? Streamers like just say whatever they like want, but that's a whole other thing. So he's not wrong for saying like, you know, fighting games like lack the viewership, the audience retention for people to watch a fighting game video, so on and so forth. However, he is wrong because he is sponsored by Evo. He got paid by Evo to enter an exhibition match and, you know, do a duel with another like popular streamer, Tyler1. So yeah, he like signed that contract, and that's how he like got into that exhibition match and played his ass off against Tyler1. It is wrong in the sense that like he said that statement, which is the epitome of like, you go to like a tokusatsu convention, right? Power Rangers, Morphicon, things like that. And then you have like this like guest speaker, like or two guest speakers, like beefing it up, right, in a debate of like any kind. And then you say like some wild shit of like the person who won that debate. It's like, yeah, I like Toku, but I like anime a lot more. Like, in a way, that's very disrespectful. In a more modern sense, I said this to like my friends. You're going into someone's house. You're being invited there, right, to chill, like talk to the elderly, talk to not just your significant other or your friend, but to talk to everyone around in that house. So you have to be respectful, but you have your shoes on and you're walking around with your shoes on, like trekking like dirt after like the person, after like the family who invited you over is trekking dirt all over like the house, and you're just like nonchalantly like it's mad rude, especially to like the FGC. It's just like, it's weird. So in a way, he's right, but he's also, you know, that's wrong on that part for saying that shit, like the quiet part out loud. But then again, right, the whole thing is like taken out of context because, again, he was beefing with Tyler1. If Ludwig was just by himself and Tyler1 was off stage, like on like, you know, the ground floor, right, where all the dudes were at Evo, then it could have been way worse. But no, he was beefing with Tyler1 because that target was like him. But again, it still is like the way he said it, so it's like, ugh. I want to say I don't want to talk about this anymore, but I just want to offer like my 2 cents, and like by completing this short thing and say like, it's wrong, but he's also not wrong, right? We have to like fix a way for FGs to like, you know, be more, well, not welcoming. We have to have a little bit of gatekeeping, but just like find a formula. There's a formula for everyone with streaming. Yeah, there's a formula. That's the thing. There's a formula for everyone, for any genre of games, especially to like fighting games. For fighting games, it's hard because we lack viewership, but we just have to find the right one. Don't know what that is because every like person is unique. Max is definitely like unique on that aspect. So find your own way, find your own path to, hey, you can prove that wrong, that maybe fighting games do work out.